Hello friends, this is Candy with the Candy Foote Club, and all of us need to save money on groceries during these hard times. So I had this bag of salt potatoes left over from my daughter Judy's wedding that just happened. So I pulled them out of the refrigerator and grabbed my big Pampered Chef pan, oiled it with some olive oil, chopped up the potatoes, and then of course added some butter, because life is just better with butter. Added some more sea salt. This is to taste, of course, and some black pepper added in there. I love pepper. Again, that is your preference, your choice. Stoked up my wood cook stove and then just popped the pan right on there. Have you ever cooked with wood before? It is the best. So stirring up those potatoes, getting all that olive oil and butter into it, making them nice and crispy, and then of course having to try them a little bit. And oh, they were so good. Moving the potatoes over to the side so I can check on the fire. That's so beautiful. And then just throwing in a chunk of wood and pulling the pan back over. These fried potatoes made from the salt potatoes were so delicious by themselves. You could just pick them out and eat them like that. I should have grabbed a spatula. They were so yummy. But then I went and fried up some homegrown pork chops. They looked delicious. They tasted even better. They were as tender as could be. So I'm just pulling those pork chops out of the frying pan. I just fried them up in a little bit of olive oil. You can use whichever fat you prefer. And then what most people would think was waste, we're going to turn into some yumminess. So I kept this on low heat, started adding in some flour very slowly. I didn't want to add too much. And then just taking a fork or a whisk, and you can just mix this together. You can see that it is still quite soupy there. So I am going to add in some more flour. Like I said, I do this really slowly so I don't add in too much at once. And some people call this scorch gravy. Some people call it melt gravy. Leave a comment telling me what you call it. I just call it delicious. I love it so much. I put it on bread or I put it on potatoes. And then I'm adding in some more milk, keeping it on low heat and stirring it often. It thickens up really quickly, so you don't want to walk away from this. It's gorgeous. Look at that. And as I run the fork across the bottom, it is thickening up really well. Then I add in some more milk if I want to thin it down or bulk it up so that I want to make even more gravy. And then I grabbed those pork chops, some broccoli, and covered my potatoes with that delicious milk gravy. It's a great frugal meal. This is Candy with the Candy Foote Club.